partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage.
Two times.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Play action. Now it's Allen rolling to his right. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Here's a diving catch right side. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it running right, and he is going to lose yardage here. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And this will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts.
Hey, watch the slant.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. He'll get it inside the 20. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
They'll run with Sanders. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Once again with Sanders. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Elliott now to kick this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Running for it, here's Cook. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Kill, turn up.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in there by Crowder. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll roll him out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Check, check.
19, target, 19.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Hurts.
Hey.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Pascal, 64 yards. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. The 30. 10.
Man, that was way too
Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On third down, they turn to Sanders, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hurts going to take this himself.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that's complete to Sanders.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Gets by him at the 25. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Quez Watkins
from 17 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Allen now on first down. Rolling to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Caught on the slant. Touchdown, Eagles.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Throwing now is Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Can't stop me out here.
5 wide.
17. You. 17's money.
On 1st down, Allen.
Let's go. Pick it up, G.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Regular.
From midfield, here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury.
19, 18. Panther 60.
Watch out.
They go play action with Hurts. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
49.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
49.
Another run with Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
There we go. Mike's 49.
A give running left. It's Sanders. Able to avoid him at the 40. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another 1st down.
In your face.
Running right. Here's Sanders.
It's going to be a long day.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now? and they're ready to challenge this offense.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs, 71 yards. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Here's Bass now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
That's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Here's Hurts to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Eagles in possession. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. How about that for a call? Leading in the second half, fake punt, but this one's going to work against them.
And, partner, I love a fake punt as much as anyone. In fact, I might love it more than other people, but in this case, probably a step too far because not only does it not work.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 32 yards. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And
oh, it'll be intercepted.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, 71 yards. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 17's Mike. Mike 17. Alert. Here I come.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, he's got the hookup with Diggs.
You know what? Why don't you
Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs, 70 yards. And the Bills are back within a score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you?
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
You better bring it.
Here's Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Got a man. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Mike 49. Here we go, G. Check safety, check safety.
Sanders, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Grant Calcaterra punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now Allen, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
We got 4.
Here's Allen to throw it. The left side caught by Diggs. 30. 10.
This is my mode, baby.
Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bills get a bit closer. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day.
Second down, back to Sanders.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Boy, 192 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call time.